What's up guys, it's Jared here and I'm coming at you today with another video. Today I wanted to talk about skate tools because I had to set up a new board and I had to whip out the skate tools. Now I'm kind of a skate tool hoarder. I have a lot of skate tools and I wanted to talk about all the different types and kind of show you which ones are good for what and which one is my favorite of all. So let's just hop right into it, guys. There's a lot of different skate tools you can have, but the first category of skate tools I wanted to start off with is the keychain skate tools. Now these things are great. They have lots of different types of keychain skate tools. Today I have two to show you. This one is a Spitfires tool, and this one's really badass. It's got all the wrenches you'll need for your board, plus a bottle opener. I had this on my keys for quite a long time. Finally took it off because it was just a little bulky in the pocket, but this thing is epic. If you guys are looking for something tight, compact, you can put anywhere. Honestly, a keychain skate tool is the way to go. Only thing that sucks about this one is it doesn't have a screwdriver or an Allen key. So I bought this one. This one is the Kershaw kickflip. This was actually a Chris Cole special, and this thing was badass. It actually did have a little magnetic insert that went right here that actually had both a Phillips and a Allen key for your board, and I loved this thing. This thing's awesome. I don't think they make them anymore, but if you find one, definitely pick one up because this thing is probably the most compact and useful one. The only thing that sucks is it's just a little magnetic piece here, and if you're not careful, it'll fall off and you'll lose it, like I did. So keychain skate tools are great, very compact, can't go wrong with them. But you know, if you want something a little bit more versatile, you really need a full-size skate tool. That's where the T-tool comes in. Now, there's really not much to say about a T-tool, guys. Everybody who skates probably has a T-tool or has had a T-tool at one point. When it comes to T-tools, I really like this one. This is another Spitfire product. This one I like is because it's all metal, and the nice thing about this T-tool is it has a very thin place here for when you tighten the nuts on your trucks. You can get in there and it's not gonna, like, you know, rub against your trucks. You can get right in there. And this one's full metal, really durable. The unit tools are great too, but they are a little thicker and they are plastic. So not much to say about T-tool, guys. You guys know about this. Now, there's another type of tool. It's kind of like a hybrid tool, which I kind of iffy on. So I'm going to talk about ratchet tools. Here I have the Prime 8 tool. This thing is garbage. I actually was so stoked to get this because I thought it was a really unique tool. It is kind of compact, but the ratchet sucks, dude. These things are garbage. I don't know. The ratchet system, it works, but it just feels wrong when you're using it. Now, I will say there is another skate tool that I prefer that is really great. It is the silver tool. I don't have one at the moment. I lost my silver tool, but silver tools are good, and the ratchets on those are awesome. This garbage. Get rid of it. Don't waste your money on it. Now, there's one other type of skate tool that I really like because it has a feature that a lot of skate tools don't have. This is a pig tool, and there's a couple brands that have this, but it actually has the die on this, and this is great for if you need to rethread your axles. These are fresh trucks, so they're fine. But sometimes when you're doing like primo, or you just have trucks that you've had for a long time, this will get worn down and you can't get that nut back on. So this is great just to rethread your axle to get your nut back on. So definitely nice to have the die. But that leads me to my favorite of all time skate tool, and that is going to be the Ace tool. It is the best of all worlds when it comes to skate tool, and I'll show you why. So the Ace tool is really cool. It looks like your regular T tool. It's got, you know, screwdriver, Allen key, whatever. But this thing's nice because it is compact. You're like, well, it's just a T-tool, but this thing actually comes apart super easily. Just pop this off, and it has a little thing there that'll keep that on so it doesn't just pop off on you all the time. Same with this thing. It has a little notch, or I don't know what you call that, little ball bearing, but it'll keep it locked in so it doesn't pop off and you'll lose it, because I always lose the screwdriver on all my T-tools. But then you can just put this right in there. Boom. You have a super compact tool, and this tool does everything. It actually has all the features. So I bought this little kit from Ace. It's got all the stuff you need. So these are actually rethreaders, and it doesn't just have an axle rethreader, it also has a kingpin rethreader, and that's super cool because, I mean, I don't think I've ever had to rethread my kingpin. I never really wear down my trucks that much, but eventually, if you're shredding out there doing a lot of grinds, you might have to rethread your kingpin. So it's nice to have that option, but basically these are cool. You can just pop these little rethreaders in here. This one goes on this side, I believe, yeah. And boom, you can rethread your truck. Or if you need to rethread your axle, just pop the blue one in there, boom, or rethread your kingpin, boom, and it's in there, and you can rethread it. And not only that, Ace has this little guy. This is really handy if you have inverted trucks, which I just got some inverted trucks and I'm super stoked to try them out. These are gonna be the Grind Kings locker trucks. They have ridges, or I don't know what you call these indents, like you've already pre-ground them, but it's just to help you lock in. So I'm gonna probably make a review on these trucks here soon, but they have an inverted kingpin. And inverted kingpins are nice because they give you a little bit more grind clearance. Let's see, there you go. There's gonna be a little more room there, so you're not gonna hit your kingpin. But yeah, Ace has got it covered, man. They got this little notch guy here. You just pop that in there and boom, you can tighten your inverted kingpin trucks. And that is super dope. That is why the Ace F1 tool is hands down my favorite tool by far. So I'm just gonna set up this board with it and I'll just show you how it works. It's really a great tool. There's really not much to be said. It's just kind of like a basic T-tool, but it's just better. So yeah, I mean, it's got all the features you could want. Check out these trucks though. We got the Grind King locker trucks. They have different wheelbase sizes, so you can adjust how far you want your wheelbase to be. I'm actually gonna use this board specifically. This is the new Wither Weed Guy board. This is gonna be my new vert board. So we're gonna actually go for a larger wheelbase, a little bit more stability there. But yeah, these trucks are super cool. I'm gonna skate these trucks for a while, and then if you guys check on the YouTube channel here soon, I will do a review on how everything's skated with these trucks. So keep in touch on that. But yeah, dude, these trucks are super cool. I'm super optimistic on them. I've never tried these before, but yeah, Ace tool, just like your classic T-tool, it just works, man. There's really nothing to it. One thing I wanted to point out real quick while I was tightening these trucks is you can see that there is not much space when you're putting on your trucks here. That's why you want a tool that has a thin, I don't know what you call that, stem. That's why I like the Spitfire ones. It's fairly thin. If you have a tool that has a thicker stem like this plastic pig truck, you're really gonna struggle to get that on there. So that's another reason why I like this. This has got the thinnest stem of all of my tools. It's just a lot easier to use when you're tightening your trucks. All right guys, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the die feature. I like this die, but this one isn't as good as the Ace die, and I'll show you why. So this one, you really need to take your trucks off to use it, because the die, it can kind of grab on, but if your deck is the same size as your trucks, which it should be, you can't actually spin it very far without taking your trucks off, because it'll run into the deck. But the Ace die is a lot better. It's smaller, and it's just this little guy, and you can get it threaded on. You can get it started like this, or you can just put it right in the tool itself and thread it. But I'll just kind of demonstrate. You get it threaded on there like so, and then you can take the Ace tool and you can crank that thing and really get it threaded right. And that is why I like the Ace tool a lot better. It's just a more versatile tool, and you can use it for everything, and I like that it's so compact. So that's another reason why the Ace die is super cool. And then, like I said, it comes with this tool, which is super nice if you have a inverted kingpin like moi, and you can just use that to tighten and loosen your trucks. So that's kind of my review on the Ace tool, and that is why it is my favorite. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What is your favorite skate tool? Just let me know, and I'd love to hear back from you guys. Like I said, if you do enjoy this video, please like and comment. It really helps out the channel. We're trying to grow Wither quite a bit. We got new decks on the website too. This one just dropped for 420. So if you guys enjoy this deck, you can find it on the website along with some of my other decks that I dropped. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to make a quick video for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.